Dinner in 10. Dinner in 10. Dinner in 10. Hey, what's up, family? God, listen, man. I'm always saying, God bless you. I was ready to say, God bless you. Yo, what's up, man? God bless you, right? Nothing wrong with that. We also have our strong people over at IG Live on with us. I wanted to bring them in on the debut tonight. As a matter of fact, how dare I do that and not bring out Facebook Live people? So let me slide this over. Y'all make sure y'all stay here because we are officially launching. My YouTube cooking show called Dinner in 10. So the team put me up to this, and y'all probably put them up to it. In other words, each episode of the show will be me cooking dinner in 10 minutes, which is an easy feat for a chef. So I want to start out and talk a little bit about me for those of you who may not know. I know I wear a few different hats, but I really made my claim to fame, if you will, in the culinary space. And so I'll give you a little bit of my background, tell you a little bit about my culinary journey, and what ultimately brought me to where we are now. So we came up with this super dope concept called Dinner in 10. And I couldn't be more excited to share it on YouTube and to share it with you guys on both Instagram and Facebook Live. Only tonight, if you want to see Dinner in 10, I'm giving y'all a treat tonight because we're premiering. If you want to see Dinner in 10, you must go to YouTube and subscribe to the Ameer Natson TV channel. Right? Let me talk to IG and Facebook. If you want to see Dinner in 10, you must. And again, I say, go to YouTube and subscribe. Real simple, Ameer Natson TV. Make sure you comment. Make sure you give us some likes and some love and all that good stuff. I promise you, you want to get in now because in a minute, this thing is going to explode. So let me talk about me a little bit. It's hard to talk about me, but I'm going to do it tonight because I'm just joking. Started my culinary career, of course, in culinary school. Graduated from culinary school and immediately went into the private chef sector. I knew that personal chef work was what I specifically wanted to do. I was not interested at all at working in a restaurant, working my way up the line from the fry to the saute to the grand manger. I understood that I brought something very different to the table. I tell chefs all the time that while I am incredibly great at what I do, there will always be someone that is greater at what you do than what you do. Let me talk to my YouTube camera. I'm sorry, y'all. There's always someone that's greater at what you do than what you do. But what I do, there's no one else that can do it like I can. And so not only did I make my claim to fame as a personal chef, but I brought experience. Or I brought an experience rather that made me valuable to my clients. So a little bit about my journey. I was cooking for a gentleman that was a hedge fund manager, and at the time he had hired me to work as his personal chef. Unbeknownst to me, he was the financial advisor to celebrities the likes of Matthew Knowles and Diddy and Clive Davis and Leor Cohen and people of that such. And so through my opportunity to cook for him, fresh out of culinary school, I knew exactly what I was doing, right? But I didn't exactly know where I wanted to go. But I knew that wherever I was going, that I was going to be successful at it. And so he gave me the opportunity, after, having come out of culinary school and making the decision that this is what I want to do with the second half of my life, if you will. And so when I was in culinary school, Chef William Bourgeois, an amazing French chef, who was tough. He was a real small guy. If he's watching, Chef Bourgeois, shout out to you. Real small guy, but he was a real tough guy. And I mean, he pushed me to the limit, so much so that I graduated top of my class from the French Culinary Institute, which is now the International Culinary Center. And not only did I graduate with honors, top of my class, had an amazing graduation at Carnegie Hall in New York City, but I graduated with honors. And so the support that I had coming out of culinary school was incredible. So through cooking for this gentleman, Gilbert Varnes, Gil, if you're watching, shout out to you, maybe on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, who knows. But through cooking for him, the thing that Chef Bourgeois used to always say was bat 1,000 every day. And to all of my chefs out there that may be watching on the YouTube live stream, I want you to know that if you're going to be successful in culinary, in fact, let me make this general for everybody. If you're going to be successful at anything, you've got to get it everything you have, give it everything you have every single day, okay? So bat 1,000 every day became our standard. It was our principle, and it was what we lived by. And so, you know, I would go into Gil's kitchen every day and I would give it everything that I had. I would work really, really hard. And one day, one of his clients came in who was Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's father, amongst a host of clients that came prior to him. And, you know, I just gave him an amazing experience. From that, he said, man, my daughter's looking for a chef, connected with Beyonce's team, was able to wow them. And from there, it was history. For almost 2 years, I served as their personal and or per diem chef to Jay-Z and Beyonce. So that was one of the highlights of my culinary journey. In lieu of that, right, I've cooked for everyone from Odell Beckham to the New York Giants, several players from the Giants, several players from the Brooklyn Nets, NBA stars, NFL athletes. I mean, I could just, the list goes on and on and on and on. I have now developed to this stage of my culinary career where I am now focusing a lot on philanthropy and give back efforts. And so spending a lot of time just investing in giving back and being a blessing to others. So tonight I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. We're going to be mastering this production. The team is doing an incredible job right out of the gate, and I'm excited, and I couldn't be more proud of the Become Creative Agency and Anthony and his team and all of the work that they're putting in. But tonight we're going to cook, okay? So a few things I need to do, and I'm going to wash my hands real quick. We're going to put some fresh gloves on. Hopefully you guys are being safe in this COVID-19 pandemic that we're facing. And so while it's me cooking and I'm not cooking for anyone else, but I'm just still so prone to hand washing and safety and all that good stuff. So let me get that out of the way and then we'll come right back in. Tonight we're making a really simple, amazing dish. We're going to do pan-seared chicken breasts with some farfalle pasta, which is like bow tie pasta. You may call it bow tie. The Italian term for it is farfalle pasta. I want to start out pretty simple because I want you guys to grow with me in the channel. But ultimately, I want us to get into making pastas from scratch. You know, I want to teach you how to, you know, fillet a fish. I really, really want to get detailed with you guys and make sure that you are as well versed and experienced as possible in the kitchen. But tonight we'll start with, we've got grape tomatoes, spinach, very simple seasoning blend that you'll always see me working with. That's salt, pepper, and garlic. Got heavy cream, some fresh garlic, and some shredded Parmesan cheese. Okay, so we'll build an Alfredo sauce from scratch with our heavy cream and just kind of make some magic with that. Throw some spinach and some grape tomato in there. First thing we'll do, saute up our garlic real nice, and then we'll go ahead and get our pasta going. Now, when I come on every episode and I say dinner in 10, if there's a rice or a potato or something, you know, involved in the dish, I am not going to make rice in 10 minutes. I'm not going to make pasta in 10 minutes. Although I could challenge myself, and I'm sure I could, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary, okay? So if you're watching, right, I want you to just pause for a moment while I go wash my hands. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Ameer Matson TV, because this is the last time I'm doing a Facebook or Instagram Live. Everything will be directed there. And if you want to be a part of this, if you want to take advantage of it, you need to go over there. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And I am taking my time to share with you some talents and gifts that God has given me. So stay tuned, because we're coming right back so that we can jump right into this amazing dinner dish that I'm going to make in 10 minutes. I got Ann on the other side. So, Ann, you got to time me. I got 10 minutes.
I got you.
When I come back, wash my hands. Let me make sure my water's boiling, because y'all will try to jam me up, because y'all are slick. I know you. But I'm really excited, man, about dinner in 10 and about us doing what we do. And I'm really excited about you learning and being able to take advantage of this. And so I'm going to wash my hands, and we'll be right back to get into this dinner in 10 minutes. We'll be back. How we looking? Are they on the live? Are they in there? They've been asking me for this cooking instruction stuff for a long time. I'm finally giving it to y'all. I hope you're grateful. All right, man, let's get into it. All right, so a couple ingredients we got. I guess we got to bring our camera in here, right? So just drop down here for me so we can get everybody focused. I'm also going to be providing a grocery list every video that we do, because I want you to be able to cook the meal with me while we do the instructional video. I think that'll be really fun. So we've got some heavy cream. Okay, again, we've got that seasoning blend I talked about, salt, pepper, garlic, shredded Parmesan cheese, some fresh garlic, grape tomatoes, organic baby spinach, grab like 2 chicken breasts, and then I've got like a cup and a half of the farfalle pasta. And then of course, you always want to make sure you've got some extra virgin olive oil handy. I'm not sure why he moved this stuff around, but I'll make it do what it do. All right, so I'm gonna drop a little oil in this pan. This is the first thing that I want to do. I'm also gonna share some of my tricks with you guys, man, to really making some really amazing, tasty food. All right, so before I do anything, I'm gonna drop a couple of cloves of my garlic in my oil. So I'm gonna make like a garlic oil from scratch. We'll let that saute real nice low flame on a simmer. Okay, so we'll let that guy work. You know the old adage of putting salt in your pasta. Can we talk about that? You can leave the camera down and I can just talk. So I work with urban chefs all the time. There is a slight difference between urban chefs, if you will, and non-urban chefs, right? But I work with urban chefs all the time, and they're adamant about putting salt in their pasta as they cook their pasta. And I know there's some of my mothers are watching, and they go, if you don't put no salt in that pasta, you playing. How many minutes do I have?
You got 9.
Yeah, I'm talking. Let me stop talking and let me cook. All right. So I got some whole garlic cloves here. Got my pasta in there. Let me stop talking and cook. I only got 9 minutes. Tonight is a test run. All right. Then of course, you know, when you get your after picture, so you see what we kind of did here. I'm working with the portable burners because I wanted you all to be able to take advantage of having a good view. All right, so we just butterfly me, or fillet, forgive me, some chicken breast here. Not sure for those of you who may or may not know, also teach culinary at the collegiate level as an adjunct instructor at my alma mater. So we've been working. So I'm just kind of doing like a pan roast on my garlic just to pull some of that flavor out of there. But I gotta start talking to y'all because I only got 10 minutes. Okay. going. Once my pasta's ready, I'm gonna just pull it right out of my water. A trick that I'm going to use, so the starch that comes off of the pasta that'll be in my water will give me what I need to thicken my heavy cream. Okay, the pasta's looking beautiful. She wants to bubble up. No water in there. Alright, I'm going to take some of my garlic and just kind of slice a little bit of that. It's hot because I just took it out of that pan. So don't try this part at home. It might be too much for you. Woo! That's why they say that you can't take the heat. Alright, so I'm taking my chicken breast. Get a nice sear on these. Okay. Get my salt, pepper, and garlic. My pasta water. Pasta's coming nice and strong. Alright, I got plate close. What I got, 6 minutes?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. I'm a beast. Been doing this a long time. Any questions that you guys may have, man, drop them in the comments. Let me see, this may be cool enough for me to slice again. Woo. Welcome to the jungle. Alright. Welcome to the jungle. Bring that down. That starch wants to boil me over. I ain't gonna let you. Alright, so I got my chicken sand pasta going. In culinary, there's a term, or French term, which is mise en place. Mise en place means to have everything together in the same place. I should get like a bonus 30 seconds because I was cooking. I mean, I was talking. I wasn't cooking. Alright. So I'm going to drop my garlic back in here. I don't want it in the pan. I'm going to just put it on top of the chicken. Of course, if I put it in the pan, it will cook more and burn. Okay. Alright. I filleted one chicken breast. My butter has officially melted. Let me just go here for you. Okay. Let me get my grape tomatoes ready. Dinner in 10. This is a simple meal. You make a quick run to the supermarket, grab you a small pack of chicken breast. Okay. So I got my olive oil, my butter, and my chicken. Alright. That looks beautiful. Nice sear going on that. Bring it up on the heat just a little bit. Okay. Pasta looking something kind of good. Get that a little more heat. I got that ready. And my cheese close. Good on my garlic. Heavy cream. Just get another sprinkle on my salt, pepper, garlic because you never have too much of that. Okay. Give me a nice bowl. Give me a nice bowl. And my pasta. Oh, you know what? Let me just go right to the pan and don't worry. Okay. So now I've knocked my garlic into my butter and olive oil. And bring some nice flavor. Now look on my pasta. Mama said there'll be days like this. Okay, so the same pan that I have my chicken, oil, garlic, and butter in, let's add a little water. I'm just gonna slow down. 10. What, I got 4 minutes? Got it. We almost did, baby. I ain't come here to play with y'all. So I added a little water to that just to slow down the speed and the temperature of my butter cooking. Now that's my heavy cream that I just added. I can get my nice flame going there. Okay, pasta's working. This ain't what y'all want, I'm telling you. You're gonna have to get grandma to come up against this. Alright? So we working. Ah! Yeah. So I got my chicken, heavy cream, that little bit of water I added, my garlic. Of course, my heavy cream doesn't have much flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of my salt, pepper, garlic in there. IG Live, y'all appreciating this? Facebook Live, y'all? Talk to me nice. Okay? Grab me a spoon, I'm gonna get a tasty taste. I posted the other day on Instagram, though no man that worked 40 hours a week wanna come home to no chicken Alfredo every day. So if you're gonna make them an Alfredo or something remotely close to it, let it look like this, okay? All right. All right, I got 1 minute and 47 seconds. I'm almost there. All right, so I'm gonna pull my chicken out. Okay. So now that I've pulled my chicken, I've got my heavy cream, my butter, my oil, right? Cream's thickening up real nice. I'm gonna add my parm here. We're gonna have to get like some countdown music so I know when it's getting close. All right, now I'm adding my shredded parm. All right, I'm down to 1 minute. Okay. Plate. So let's do this. My pasta solid. And God forbid I go 30 seconds over, y'all will be on my back. Dinner in 10. Dinner in 10. Strain that little last bit of water off. Okay. Got my fluffy pasta. Lay my chicken. Okay. Stabilize that. Okay. That going. Got a little more oil in here. Get that guy off. Tight. Bring our fire off now. Just drop a little bit of my spinach. That going real nice. Let my spinach just well up a little bit. Grape tomato. And here you have a beautiful chicken for pasta. Farfalle, excuse me, in my strong Italian dialect. Okay. And there you have it. Might have went over by a second or two. Bam. Amazing dinner. 10 minutes. Can't beat it. Boom shakalaka. I'm over and out. Make sure you go to the YouTube to subscribe. We're gonna have the flow better. We'll have this thing down to a science. We'll be rocking and rolling. The one thing we know I can do is cook dinner in 10 minutes. I'm out. Let me get a close up on that. Dinner in 10.